YouTube. I'm gonna put on some primer. This is the Maybelline Master Prime in the Blur and Illuminate. Here we go. This one's been pretty good so far. Makes my face shiny, which I like. Put that all around.
It's a distraction.
Now my hand is all like shiny, so that's fun. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Alright, we're gonna grab a foundation. Now this is in a bottle. I put this in a bottle. It did not come like this. But this is actually the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and it's for 220 for dry skin. And I'm gonna grab my beauty sponge in heart shape. I'm gonna wet this, and then I'm going to apply the foundation with it. Oh god, these are fun. I'm gonna put some foundation on my hand. I only put a little bit, like literally. I immediately looked caked, like immediately if I put too much. So, I'm gonna put a little bit on places where I know I'm like a little red or if I'm breaking out. You know, I think you gotta find what works for you. Because everyone's different. But yeah. Okay, so that's done. That's done. I know some of you looking like
Nothing changed.
I'm gonna grab my concealer. This is NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. Let me do the hand thing. Ready? Look, I'm a professional. Color 1. I'm just gonna put this under my eyes, make like a triangle shape. And this one's been okay. It's definitely not full coverage, but it's medium coverage. But you know, I'm gonna do my eyebrows, and I'm using e.l.f. It's the color taupe in the e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil. Spoolie, where I shut my hairs. We're just gonna do what we have, you know. We'll work with what we come.
Camera.
So I'm gonna outline my eyebrows. It's a little difficult to film and also look in my mirror, I find. Any of you have that trouble? Any of you who are also YouTubers? I call myself a YouTuber. Day 1, I'm a YouTuber. No. Okay. So that's it. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. I'm gonna blend in the concealer. I'm gonna do that thing that all beauty YouTubers do when they go. One day I will look pretty while putting on my makeup. Today is not that day, my friend. Now I'm gonna powder my face so that it all stays in place, you know? I'm gonna use the Maybelline again. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Powder. Natural Beige 220 powder. And it's for normal to dry skin. I'm gonna grab my other beauty blender. It looks like this. I'm gonna take the sponge and press and turn, because then you get like a lot on there. And then I'm just gonna dab it underneath my eye. I guess you would call this baking, but baking is more of like a loose powder thing. So I'm just doing, I guess, extra powdering. Extra powder. Because I'm so extra.
I'm so extra. So extra.
Everywhere you look, everywhere you go. Did anybody watch Full House, by the way? I don't remember watching it all that much, to be honest with you. Fuller House, I think is what it's called on Netflix. I was like, okay. Okay, so I'm now going to powder the rest of my face. And what I normally use a kabuki brush, tap it and roll it around in the same powder. And I just go around my face. And of course, as I'm doing this, my camera is going crazy because it's not on something stable, so, you know. It's like I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Leo, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
And I'm just gonna slightly brush that kabuki brush under my eyes to kind of... But that's good. This done. My eyes next. Yes, my eyes.
I should be more organized.
I really want to get into this palette right here. Nature Glow 350. We're gonna start off with eyeshadow base. And I'm using, it's NYX again, NYX. It's the HD Studio Photogenic eyeshadow base in the number 4. Dab it on there, just kind of generally around. Try to use as much as I can. And then I'm gonna use my finger and I'm gonna spread it around and dab it at the same time. Okay, I like to go into a color to kind of set that just like a light color is fine. Any light color is fine. Just want to set it, that's all.
I'm learning Leo.
Okay, so I used, in this palette, I used Up Front. It's the lightest shade right here. I don't know if I have makeup wipes. Well, let's try not to make a mess now, do we? Because I don't have makeup wipes. Haha! I do not know what it is, but this eye always creases. And I don't understand why. So if anybody has suggestions, or, you know, just tell me I'm doing it wrong, go right ahead. Because I'm, like, desperate at this point. I'm gonna go in for a transition shade, which is going to be, so this color right here, Bake. I'm just gonna dab that in with my blending brush. I'm just gonna blend this in my crease. Just kind of go back and forth in my crease. And then I'm going to make circular motions with my brush and just blend it like that all across. Just creating a little dip. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. So Fetch. Mean Girls is one of my favorite movies, obviously. I'm just gonna, you know, press into that color with the same brush. I'm just gonna go the outer, I guess the outer crease. Go back and forth, and then I'm gonna blend in circular motions outward, and I'm gonna create a sort of line to the end of my eyebrow. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend inwards towards my eye down to my eyelid. No, I'm not the best blender. I am by no means am I the best blender, but I blend my own way. You know, like Vanessa Hudgens said, gotta go. You're doing it wrong, LaLa. I know. And of course, as usual, the right doesn't look the same as the left. We're gonna go in with, it's called Seriously. Oh, look, it's me. But we're just gonna dab into that, shake off the excess, and then we're actually gonna tap this. We're not gonna rub it around, we're not gonna blend it, we're just gonna tap it. We're gonna tap it on our eyelid, but just the outer corner of our eyelid. Tip, tip, tippy, tip, tip. That looks good. This one doesn't. I'm gonna take a big flat brush. I'm going to go in here. Pop. Right here. Pop. I'm gonna grab my setting spray. This is the VYS makeup setting spray in the matte finish, but any setting spray is good. And now I'm going to spray, woo, tap into that color. And then I'm going to dab it on the inner part and the middle part of my eyelid. And dab it on there. I'm going to take Bake and I'm going to blend the inside of my crease, but also I'm going to blend the outside of my crease. And then we're also going to go with clear. We're going to use the same brush, spritz it. And we're gonna go over the inner corner again. So this is just to lighten it up a little bit. I'm gonna take my kabuki brush, wipe away the fallout. We're gonna do eyeliner now. I'm gonna go with e.l.f. and it's in Jet Black. I'm gonna fix it a little later, but once you get the line across, then we're gonna do a nice wing at the end. I'm gonna do a line from the corner, the outer corner of my eye. I'm gonna do a line up, and then I'm gonna bring it back from that line to my eye. I'm gonna fill it in. Yeah, that's good. Alright, that's done. We're gonna do mascara. Okay? I have the Urban Decay Perversion. Okay. That's good. This good. I'm gonna go into this palette right here. It's the NYX NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I really love this palette because it comes with like highlighter, comes with like a powder, like there's the banana powder right here, and then a bunch of like contour and bronzing shades. I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. It's like a slanted face brush. I'm gonna go in with this color right here, which is called Sculpt. And then we're going to contour the forehead a little bit. I'm gonna take this shade right here, which is Toffee. I'm just gonna take like a tiny bit, just like a tiny, literally like a dab, and brush it off. And I'm just going to kind of intensify my contour a little bit. Just to make it a little bit of a deeper contour, which you guys can't really see because my lighting is awful. But it's there. Then I'm gonna go in with this color at the end here, which is Tan. Dig into that. Right, contour my jawline. Now the key with this is that it's gonna look crazy, like real crazy. But you gotta really blend. Really blend. I'm gonna grab my kabuki brush and kind of diffuse it a little bit. Don't want it to look too crazy. I'm gonna grab a flat kabuki brush like this, or a stippling brush. Sorry, I always forget what these are called. And I'm gonna go into, yeah, cream. I'm gonna go into cream right here. I'm gonna use tap it using this brush, wipe off the excess. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap right below the line of my contour. And I'm gonna press it along the bottom, right below my contour line. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that I make a more defined contour. Ooh! My legs are getting tired. And currently I don't have a lot of blush. I actually only have 2 blushes. I have Rimmel and NYX. And one is in this color, which is very bright. It's called Insta Flame. Or I have Rimmel London Lasting Finish Soft Color Blush in 90 Coral. And I'm going to go with this one. So I'm just going to dab it in with this blush brush. Shake off the excess, and then I'm going to smile. And then I'm just going to kind of lightly dust it on the apples of my cheeks. All the way up to my temple. Now, I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild. This is the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the color 319B Blossom Glow. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to take my highlighting fan brush and I'm going to jab it in. I'm going to lightly dust it on the top of my cheekbone. And I know you guys can't see it, but it's there, trust me. I'm going to go to my temple and I'm going to dust it there. And then I'm going to dust it in the middle of my forehead. I'm going to go tip of the nose, we're going to lightly dust it there. Then we're going to go with my chin, we're going to dust it there. Okay, so I think we've got most things going on here. We're going to grab my setting spray, the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Yeah, I know it didn't look as good as the others, but you know what? I tried. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a brighter lip today. I'm really loving the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. I have like 8 of these. Once they dry, they're like almost transfer proof. Pretty transfer proof, I would say. And also they just feel comfortable. They can be a little drying, and especially because I have really dry lips. Sometimes they're a little bit drying, but I just keep my lip balm with me.
At all times.
And I'm going to use number 35, the Creator. It's a purple. So yeah, that's the look. Generally, you can't really see it, and I hope to get a better light at some point, but this is what I have to go with so far. I hope that it looks good on you, and I hope you put your own little flair. Like, you don't have to do let's look this color, you can do like any color you want. So yeah, anybody can do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.